My name is Joy Mott. I work at Ellisdale Construction. I'm their contract administrator. I've been here for about 6 months, and I've been in the construction field for about 3 years now. Pype has an amazing dashboard that shows you percentages of where your subcontractors are in the process of sending and uploading their closeout documents. So you can actually get a snapshot of where the sub is, what type of submittal they're missing, if it's attic, stock, shop drawings, samples. Setting up a subcontractor in Pype to get them to upload their documents is very easy. It's so much easier just to have someone from Pype upload everything from your spec book. Jacob with Pype was able to easily take a list of subcontractors that we had and upload it into Pype and add their information and send them a quick email just to ask them for their information and to get them set up. And they were able to log in the same day, probably within the same hour, and start uploading their documents immediately. If you need to get in contact with your subcontractor to send them a note, you just send a quick email. They're already loaded in, their email is loaded, and you can actually click on what you need them to send, and it's right there, it's simple. I personally like that it was pretty much dummy proof. I could easily log into this, get all of the information, and present it to not only the vice president of my company, but to the owner. Some of the challenges that you could face if you're not using Pype, I would say you probably would have a 50% chance of getting all of your information that you need. But with Pype, I had a 100% success rate within a month or two of getting my documents together. Kunal, who is our vice president of affordable housing, was very busy. When I wanted to quickly show him that where we were with our subcontractors, I was able to print out a report from the dashboard and show him visually so he could quickly glance at it and say, okay, I understand where we are, and I'll follow up with this person and keep that process moving. Since we were able to use Pype in a way to efficiently streamline Closeout, our last project that we worked on, we were able to set up our very next project to move on a lot faster and more efficiently. With Pype's e-binder, we were able to turn over a complete electronic version to our owner. The owners are actually pretty shocked when they see a binder put together with tabs and clickable, searchable links to get to the actual document. Most of the time, when you think of Closeout, you think of binders on a shelf that nobody ever looks at. But with this electronic version of it, you could go to that every day. You could easily click on what you need to get to, and it's not a big burden to get to it. I'd highly recommend this to anyone that is thinking about starting a project with a book of specs or drawings or anything like that. I would be devastated if I could never use Pype again.